em inglês. Nós vamos traduzir no site, vamos ter também uma versão legendada aqui no nosso vídeo. E eu quero chamar o John para conversar aqui um pouco conosco. Hi, John, how are you?
Hey,
you are
very well, thank you.
From Washington?
Yes, in Washington.
Washington, D.C. John, a Financial Times, history claims that parts of U.S. government, including the Army, the CIA, the State Department, the Pentagon, and even the White House, campaigned to maintain the 2002 elections and Lula's victory. What explains this change of behavior of them?
Right. Well, as you well know, the CIA and the American intelligence community had very close relations with President Bolsonaro. There was a deep belief here in the United States that Bolsonaro was the partner in Brazil that the CIA preferred to deal with. If the Financial Times article is to be believed, and normally their sourcing is very, very good. I know several of the Financial Times reporters here in Washington, and they're top journalists. So if that reporting is to be believed, something changed in U.S. policy. And I would have to think that the change was that Donald Trump was no longer president here in Washington, that Joe Biden was. And Joe Biden knew President Lula. He had worked with President Lula in the past. And the determination was made that it would be better for the United States if Lula were president again. Now, that's not to say that the American government, the CIA, the intelligence community has the authority or even the ability to decide who gets to be president of what country, especially a major power like Brazil. But with that said, what they can do is offer clandestine assistance. Maybe it's money for a campaign. Maybe it's influence operations in the media. There are a million different ways in which they can offer clandestine assistance to help a foreign candidacy. I'm not saying that happened. I'm saying that it's possible, and it makes sense to me.
This change of government, and there is another part of this article, this FT article, that Tom Shannon, former top state official, says that Lula has a ton of anger and resentment that is reflected in international relations. Is the new Brazilian president wrong to criticize the American imperialist or to do relationships with China and Russia? What's your opinion about it?
Oh, not only is he not wrong, I think that this is a very wise course of policy. Frankly, and I don't have to tell you this, of course, but the United States has such a dark history of imperialism, especially in Central and South America. I think that every country in the region would be wise to cultivate good and healthy and strong and equal relations with China and Russia and with India, frankly. So I would expect, especially a country as strong and as successful and as big as Brazil, in order to continue to grow the Brazilian economy, to provide for the Brazilian people, I think that it's better and healthier if Brazil has good relations with all of the major countries of the world. Brazil should not be under the auspices, under the wing of the United States. Brazil should have strong relations with China and Russia and the other BRICS countries, and any country, frankly, that has something to offer to Brazil, to the Brazilian people, and to the Brazilian economy.